we are on the hunt for some giant mud crabs. Essentially, we're going to be patrolling this beautiful remote coastline. We have only got a gaff with us, and we're on the hunt for some giant mud crabs. You've heard it. So at the moment, we've got massive tides. On these big low tides, the water goes all the way out and exposes these massive mud flats. And basically on the high tide, these crabs come up and they push up real high up into all these rocks. Hopefully there's a few kicking around today. Let's go have a look. This is exactly what we're looking for. I was telling you guys, you got these little ledges when you walk along here. Now the reason I'm being very quiet, you probably can't see it on the GoPro, but there's a big crab in there. I'm gonna do a little zoom in so you guys can actually see that, but this has only taken me a couple minutes. I've already found a crab. I don't know if it has 2 nippers, and I want a big one, so I'm gonna be very specific with what I keep and eat today. I just want one big nice crab or 2 good ones. So I'm gonna set up the cameras and we're gonna try and catch this guy and see how good of a crab it is. Oh my god, that is a big crab. Oh no! Holy moly, that is a monster crab. That is one of the biggest I've ever seen. Well, he's definitely got 2 nippers. Holy moly. He's got that gaff that hard, I can't get it out. I had him, damn it. Here he comes. Nearly. Yep. Oh! Wow, he's putting up a fight. There he is. Holy moly! Wow! That is a big crab. Check that thing out. That's an absolute giant, and we've caught that thing straight away. Yep, we got him. Oh my goodness. I would not have been walking for more than 2 minutes, and we have caught this absolute behemoth of a crab. That is just incredible. Now, with a crab this big, I probably only need one, so I'm not gonna be greedy. This is exactly what I wanted, one big crab. So we're probably just gonna take this and go do our cook up. I might go hunt some more and do a bit of catch and release just to show you, because it is good fun. You have to be careful because they have enough power to break your bones. If you get caught up in one of them, you are in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna put this guy out of his misery. I'll show you a really humane way to kill him. It's very quick. It's basically like brain spiking them. Similar sort of thing you do with a fish, but with a crab. So I'll just show you how you want to do it. You can do it with a knife. Knife's probably the best way, but I've got a gaff and it does work as well. So flip them over just like that, and then you just go straight in at the top just like that. Oh, he's grabbed the bloody gaff again. And then once you go in there, you just give it a little tap, bang, and that's it. You see the little twitches in the legs, and that's basically brain spiked him. It's as simple as that. Very painless for the crab. It's a very good way to do it. Oh, honker on that thing. That is incredible. Thanks, buddy. You're not gonna go to waste. I promise you that. Okay, so we've just gone and washed the crab off, and what we're doing now is we need to find a little beach. You probably noticed that most of the headland, you can see it right now that I'm walking on, is super rocky, and there's no beaches with firewood and timber. So I can see one all the way in the distance, about 1 kilometer up. So we're gonna go walk to that. And what we're gonna do, we might put the crab there away in the shade. He'll be all right for a while. And we're gonna go hunt some more crabs. Now, I did say I don't need any more crabs to eat, so I'm not gonna kill them. And if I can get some out without damaging them or harming them, I will, and show yous, but I will be letting them go. So, let's keep trotting. Now, one thing I forgot to mention when you're searching for crab is trees and mangroves, because some of them have holes in them, just like this one I've found. I wouldn't have walked another 2 minutes and I've already found another massive crab. It's just sitting tucked up underneath there. There he is, straight away, first try. Come on buddy, don't make this hard. That's it, nice and easy. I haven't hurt him at all, you'll see. He'd be super vicious. There we go, that's another big, whoa, big crab. Stay away from me toes there, Jug. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't ya? Yeah, I'll let you go back in your hole, mate. It is your lucky day, I tell ya. There's a lot of people out here that wouldn't be letting you do this. See you later, pal. Let's keep walking anyway. Go find some shade for this crab, and who knows, we might find some more, because like I said, that was only 2 minutes after we started walking, so that's sick. Look at him. He's roaming around in there. See if I can get some more footage. It's that dark up inside these holes, you can't even see in there. I don't know if, yeah, I reckon you can see that. I've got my torch, but that's awesome. So let's keep going. So now, yet again, we've got another scenario, not long after that first one. And see, you've got all this big mud flat that I was talking about, and high tide, this is all well underwater, and they push up, and I can see one right here. So that rock, there's a little hole right down there where I'm pointing. You can see the edge of the crab nipper. I'm gonna zoom in on my phone and show you before I go in and grab him. Now, some of these holes go in really deep, so you really need to try and catch the crab off guard before he sees you, because when that happens, they go into their hole, and sometimes their holes are that deep you won't ever be able to get them out. So that's why I'm always very quiet and try and sneak up on them and catch them by surprise. So this is going to be very hard to sneak up on this one. He may have even already seen me. Yep, he's on to me. I'm just going to run. He's gone in. Yep, there he is. Holy moly, that thing is... Oh, well there you go. That's a big buck. Massive buck on this mud flat. Look at that. You can go back in your hole. You'll have your big buck in there in a second. Just give me a few seconds with your man. Have a go at that. I think that's even bigger than the other one. You dumbass, look what you did. I'll flip you back over, mate. I'm sorry. Just gonna grab him. Look at that. He's not happy. It's another giant mud crab. But let go. Far and out. You're one big boy, aren't ya? I'm sorry, mate. I had to, for educational purposes only. But there you go, bud. I'll see you in a few months, mate. I'll remember this spot. Look at that. He's backed up in that corner. That crab, I think that's the biggest one yet. That's bigger than that first one I got. It's an absolute giant. We'll keep going again. Well, look at this clown. He's out in the middle of nowhere. I can't believe how many crabs are actually here. Like, that last crab was only just over there. I just can't get over the sheer size of them too, like how big they are. Like, that thing's gone straight. Oh, it's a hole. Okay, thought it was just a little muddy puddle. Might see how deep it is real quickly. I don't want to muck around with it too much. Yeah, see, it's only right there. Gotta take me thongs off. I really shouldn't be doing this in thongs. I should have proper shoes, but look at that. Nothing wrong with a bit of mud in the grippers. That's his bloody nipper there. Has he got a dead crab? That's cranky pants. Holy shit. This one I think is the smallest one yet, and you'd still be stoked with a crab like this back home. That's how big they are. There it is. Is that just a big Jenny? It is too. Well, there you go. That's just a big old Jenny. Let go. All by herself. Funny that. Well, bucks and jennies out here. You can actually eat them in the NT, as I'm sure everyone would know, but we've got our crab, so I think that's enough harassing the crabs for now. I really don't need to get any more and piss them off and annoy them, so I'm going to keep walking to this bloody beach here. If I see some more on the way, I'll show yous. But yeah, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna get there at sunset at this rate, so we're gonna keep on trucking. Hey buddy, how you going there, mate? Well, there's another one. We have arrived at our beautiful little beach, and looking around I can already see heaps of firewood and stuff, so I'm gonna find a little shady spot for myself. And oh, look at that, a buffalo or cattle tracks. And park up for the next hour or so and have a bit of a break, get this fire going and cook up this big old mud crab. Just beautiful, the countryside out here. Never gets old. Righty, we've got our nice little shady spot, so I'm going to go off and try and find some firewood now and get this fire going so we can get some nice hot coals. Might grab some of these leaves to get the very start of the fire. One match should do the trick. And away she goes. We have fire, baby. So I'm gonna stoke this thing up, put some bigger logs on it now. And as I was saying, wait for some coals. Fire's gone. Crabby's waiting. Lovely little spot. While we're waiting for some coals, we've got our crab here. I'm gonna go down and find a couple nice rocks, and I'll explain why once I find what I'm looking for. I'm sure some of you have probably already worked out why, but we want a flat one and one little palm-sized rock. There we go, number one. And just about any rock will work for the other one. Let's go this fella here. That'll do it. Give it a little rinse. sure it doesn't matter. Look how grubby my hands are. Okay, so we have our table. That is for our mud crab. Try not to get sand on that. And we have our little smasher, crab smasher. And we'll leave that there too. But I've never cooked crab on the fire, so I'm just gonna be winging it. I'm gonna throw it on. I'll probably do 5-6 minutes each side, and a few hot coals on those thicker parts of the crab. But let me know if I'm doing any of this wrong. If you have a better idea than I do, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that hype button, and yeah, if you have any opinions or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. I'll check it out. But yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna wing it as I always do, but we'll be right, we'll manage. So we've got a heap of nice coal here now. I've heard to lay the crab when you put it on first, flat on its back. So that's what we're gonna do. Let that simmer in there. And I'm gonna spread a few more coals just up around the nippers where it's real thick and chunky. I'm gonna put my timer on. Like I said, around 5 or 6 minutes. It's going orange already. And then she'll be ready for a flip, or he'll be ready for a flip. There we go, that's coming along nicely. Look at the juices coming out the bottom there. Oof, this is gonna be good. I'm so looking forward to this. I'm starving right now. It's about 4 o'clock. We've been out for hours now. I'm going to devour this thing. Okay, I'm gonna try and flip this over on its back now, on its belly now. Far out, that's hot. No tongs, as always. Look how beautiful that thing looks. That's a work of art. Get up in them hot coals there, mate. We're gonna get some fresh coals up in there as well. 5 minutes to go and we'll be eating. I'm more so worried about it being undercooked. I'm not too fussed if it's overcooked, but I really just don't want to make sure it's not cooked, not raw. So honestly don't know what they expect. Being first time, it's probably not going to be great, but it's what it's for. You learn from it. Okay, I reckon our little crabby friend is done now, so I'm going to pull him off, and we've got some beautiful little saltwater pools down here. I'm going to throw him in there to cool him off, and that's also going to put a nice salty flavor through him. I don't have any salt with me, but that's going to help with that and ultimately make him taste better. So let's get him off this fire. Be the best way. Perfect. This one. Looks pretty good. Oh, yuck. That just squirted in my face. Oh, I think I've done a pretty good job here. Icky gooey stuff, we do not want that. Ah, that is hot. I might just go give it a rinse off in another saltwater pool where I haven't been yet. That isn't contaminated by ash. Let's take him up to our plate. From looking at it, I think I've done a pretty good job here. Looks cooked very well. Let's give it a crack. Crack this leg out. Oh my goodness. That looks incredible. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Oh, hold up, my elbows hurt. Ah, that's better. I don't know how to explain it, but it has this beautiful smoky flavor from the fire, and it is so tender, and it just pulls out with the legs. Look at that. Oh, it is cooked perfectly too. I don't know how I've gotten that good. I expected this to be a bit of a foul, to be honest. If you haven't eaten mud crab like this, you have to try it. That is so tasty. I wish I kept one of them other ones now. I'm gonna eat this one that quickly. That's incredible, there's so much meat in there. But let's crack open one of these big boys. But as I was saying, for some reason, I don't know if they shrunk while I was cooking it, but the nippers don't actually look like they've got enough meat in them, which is a shame. Not enough, not a lot of meat. I mean, nah, look at that. There's still a lot of meat in there, I was wrong. Does this taste good though? I think we all know the answer to that. Oh, so good. That is honestly some of the best tasting crab. And it's as simple as that. It's simple as catching one, putting it on a fire. I've had no cooking utensils, anything with me. I've just had my camera gear in my bag. I didn't even have water. I should have brought water. I'm very thirsty, but we're gonna go get some soon after I finish eating this. But it's that simple and it's that easy and it's that tasty. So go try this if you haven't. I'm gonna eat the rest of this. Enjoy me little lava I've got here with this beautiful little view. Got a bit of an incoming tide now. And we're gonna head back to the lodge after this, and I'm gonna try and do some fishing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze in any fishing this arvo, but I'm gonna try and have a little bit of fishing in this video as well, or another little crabbing segment. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed so far. That was a very fun afternoon. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And yeah, give this a try. So I'll see you guys whenever I see you next, whatever I'm doing. All right, so here we are. It's the next day, and the weather is still pretty ordinary. We've got super clear skies, as you can see, but you can probably hear it. There is a lot of wind, and it's coming straight from the north here, so it's just pumping straight onto the shore. Makes the water very dirty, very brown, and just very yuck looking. But don't know if you can see behind me there, we are going to walk all the way out. It's just a big rocky ridge, and it goes all the way out to that point there, and I've caught some pretty epic fish there before. So I don't know what to expect with wind and dirty water like this, but there's only one way to find out. Go and try. We do need to be careful as well, because when that tide starts coming in, it's about an 18-foot high tide, a 2-foot low. That's all going to go underwater very quickly, so the last thing we want to be is trapped out there in stuff like that with big crocs around, because there are plenty of crocs up here in the NT. So we got to get out there and make the most of it on the low tide. So let's see how we go. Might even see a mud crab on the way out, knowing our luck. Cool. We gotta get across that. Is that a mud crab? You're joking me. That is a big mud crab. Oh my God, I've got him. Holy smokes, mud crab on. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, it's not a fish, but it's a big crab. You're joking me. How you going, mate? You had a Jenny with you, I'm sorry. I'll get you off and then I'll send you on your way again. Oh, he's not even hooked, it's just sort of wedged around him. Wow, there's just crabs everywhere out here. It doesn't matter where you are and where you go. Yep, got you, mate. Holy dooly. I'd appreciate it if you didn't bite me. I think that'd work out better for everyone. Because I reckon if you bit me, you wouldn't be going back. There we go. Thanks, mate. How's that? I just seen this sitting in the water there, and I just seen an outline, and I actually didn't know what it was. And the reason I was fishing that little hole there, you might think it's kind of stupid, but I just seen a big fish swim off in there, so I'm gonna flick all them little holes that I see next. But yeah, I was just trying to jiggle around the edges and try and get that fish, and I spotted this big fella. Oh, that is gold. That's another big old mud crabby. Well, I'm gonna let him go. I've never seen this many mud crabs in my life. It's incredible. So cool. Righto, back to the mission. Let's get some fish. Oh. Righto, so the lure of choice, I've got the old Z-Man Prawns Elites. This is actually the smaller one. This is the 3.5-inch model, just so we open up that species range a bit out here along the rocks. But I'm gonna throw that around. Is that a barra? Oh my god! I got a fish! Not just any fish, I got a barramundi! Holy! That is unreal. I just seen him sitting on that edge there, and I didn't know, because there's tiger mullet out here. I didn't know if that was a barra or not. That's just on that little prawn I'm throwing around. Have a go at that! Oh! Whoa! Don't go in there. Oh, now you are going to be so hard to catch. Don't go in there either. Oh my god, got him. We got him. Barramundi. That is so cool. I really didn't expect that. I love a bigger one, so if he's here, then there might be some big dogs. We're not completely out of luck here. Come on, big boy. Oh, barra! Another barra! Yep! Oh no! That was a better barra! Holy, they're out here. That's incredible. I didn't expect. Oh, there's a nice one. Look at that one there. Oh, what am I doing? Yes, got him! Oh, that's a nicer one. Oh, you're joking me. Jundamundine. Yes, that is sick. Sight casting barra in a 20-knot northerly. Who would have picked that? Now, if you had told me about an hour ago when I was deciding whether I wanted to come out here or not, that I'd be catching barra out here, I just wouldn't believe it. Now, I know these aren't big fish, but it's so much fun. It just shows you just got to get out there and have a crack sometimes. Even if the weather's shocking, just get out there and have a go. There's that little prawn. We're gonna get this fella back. Ta-ta. Yes, let's get a bigger one. Oh, yep. Oh, got another one. He's better again. That's another upgrade. Whoa. I was nearly about to give up then. Scoff that prawn. That thing is down there. Oh, there he is, little prawn. Another quality little Jundi. Gonna get him back. Ta-ta. Oh, yep. There we go. We've got another one, fellas. Oh. Where are you going, Jug? Oh, there he goes. Wow, there's a school of them. Alright, last cast, and then I've got to get out of here because the tide's coming in and I don't want to be stuck. So I'm happy with what we got. We got a result. I'll take that. No big fish, but a barra's a barra, and I didn't expect anything in this puss, so we will take that. Nope, that's it. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought down below. And I've got some more really cool stuff planned while I'm up here again. So stay tuned for the next few videos, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.